I'll get to all of that. I've not read this
Okay,
yet.
with the title, yes, you're the arsehole. Yes.
Still a bin. There's probably
Yeah.
tons of stuff that's been thrown in there. I'm not dumb. I will starve to death. I'm not taking food out of no rubbish bin.
Yeah, the bin,
It's been in a bin. PC One runs on Windows.
It could run on Linux. You don't know.
Does it run on Linux?
No.
Go on. Keep going.
Welcome to the podcast. We don't really have like a formal intro that we're using yet. So from episodes 1 till 4, I will just play this clip at the beginning. Just want to let you guys know, we're planning to post once a week, every Tuesday. So the first upload will be the 12th of December. We already have 4 videos pre-recorded. So some of the content that we'll either be talking about will be old news, basically from the start of December. If any news that's inaccurate or if there's been any updates, we apologize. It's just because we've pre-recorded these episodes because Shem's gonna be away. Hope you enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy the clips on the rest of the channel. Feel free to go through, binge everything that's on the channel. We plan to have multiple uploads per week, so feel free to enjoy as much as the channel has to offer. Check out our Instagram as well, which will be in the description and will be the pinned comment at the top of the comment section.
Let me just grab this thread that I was looking at. So I'm gonna put a picture on the screen now of this thread that I looked at. And the caption is, I love these Twitter posts, but the caption is, "What gaming opinion got you like this?" And it's a picture of Patrick Star when he's in chains. It's always either that picture or the one from Tangled where it's Flynn Rider with the swords around his head. It's either of those pictures every time. But I'm just gonna go through this thread of like a couple of things that of these unconventional gaming opinions. Yeah, I've only sent one to Shem, but I'm gonna go through a couple more and we can talk about some of them as we go along. So this first one, which he's seen, video games are more fun when you're bad at them. So, okay, so I'm going to mention something very specific, and you can probably already know what I'm going to say. During the 2 years that me and Shem lived together with Joseph...
Stop it now.
Listen. No. Because there's actually... This is one thing I really want to speak up, because this is one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life, yeah? We used to play Smash Bros. Like every other day, something like that, and then play like... And there was a point like in the second year we lived together, we would play Mario Kart like once a week maybe, but not for very long. Yeah. But I'd say like it was on a weekly basis at the peak of when we were playing. Yeah. So obviously the person who's always really good at the game wants to keep playing the game. Joseph, I don't mean to keep calling you out in this episode, bro. But when we stopped playing Smash Bros, because I was whooping everyone. But when we first started playing, because to be honest, he was suggesting Mario Kart from time, and then we started playing Mario Kart, bro. He was the undisputed winner. We'll let him have that. But it was to the point where every single time he used to rage in Smash Bros. He'd be like, "Okay, we're playing Mario Kart now, innit?" I'm just like, I mean, no. Bro, I'm not the best at Mario Kart. I like to think that I'm better than like average person, but I hate drifting, especially in 200cc, bro. I hate it. I can't stand it.
I saw it later on. Man got his own Switch and finished every single CC and every single like map on gold.
You see, here's one thing I will say: if anyone's dedicated, the two most dedicated people I've ever met are Joseph and Jordan. I've never met two people more dedicated at doing like things that they love. They will do everything. They will do everything to, and I love that. I don't personally have it like they do, but that's one thing I wish I had, because that commitment and devotion to just become good at something. Yeah, them two really like have my props for that, because that's something you're born with. I can't lie. I don't think that's something you can just develop, because, you know, even to the point of it being like from sibling rivalry, I wouldn't consider my upbringing to be like one that was rivaling my siblings. So I don't have that natural like just feeling to just be better than everyone at everything. I don't have that. But I know that them two do. I know for a fact the two of them do. But yeah, bro, I love playing Smash Bros. But playing Mario Kart and those sessions where we play Mario Kart, so much fun. So much fun. So I agree with this. I agree with this one. I feel like this one's really good.
Yeah. But it says, okay, video games are more fun when you are bad at them.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know about more fun, but they're more fun with other people. Because like it only works. I feel like it only works if there's not one person that's greater than everybody. Or like if you're the only one who sucks. I think that's what it is. If you're the only one who's bad, then it's not fun.
I mean, okay, so for me, like, okay, with Zach, I play Valorant, right?
And you calling out Zach now?
No, he's a good player.
Oh, okay,
Like he's good. Like I'm like, I would say, okay, so in the ranking system of Valorant, there's like, there's like silver, gold, and platinum, and whatever.
Yeah.
But each like rank has its own 3 separate ranks. So silver 1, silver 2, silver 3, and then gold 1, gold 2, gold 3, and blah blah, so on.
Yeah.
I am basically 6 sub ranks below him.
That's peak.
Basically, like so he has to make an account, right? So for us to play competitive, he has to make an account that he just like a Smurf account, so that he can have a lower level account, so that he could play competitive with us or with me per se, and I don't. Okay, I do sometimes get vexed, like rage at this type of game because it makes me like annoyed, sometimes. But I don't mind being the bad one. It actually brings out the competitive side in me and wants me to like makes me want to play a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you see that from Smash Bros. You kept on beating me, but I would come back still. And I would be competitive, and I'll be like, "Yo, I got this, bro. I got this."
And the thing is, it was worth it. No, but this is what I'm gonna say. It was then worth it for the 1 or 2 times that you would then beat me. Out of like a set of maybe in a set of 10. If you had 2 wins, it would be someone.
That's humbly saying in a set of 10.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Maybe one time.
I didn't say it. I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say it. I said if you had 1 or 2 wins, they were some of the best, and especially because I will always remember this one game where you were Wii Fit Trainer, I was Kazuya. You whooped me, fam. You whooped me. And that was the crazy. Funniest match I've ever played because I was vexed. I'm like, bro, I've literally got like one of the top tier characters in this game. And I lost like 2. I think you still had 2 stocks when I died. Bro.
I was on it that day. I was on it.
Wii Fit Trainer. Nah, bro.
Bro, no. Okay, low-key.
Those times are amazing.
On that game, low-key, Wii Fit Trainer, best character.
Facts.
Best character.
No, Wii Fit Trainer is actually mad underrated in Smash Bros. I'm not.
Bro, when you get them off the platform and then just just headbutt the ball, just to knock them off.
You spam me that flipping hula hoop move the whole game. The whole time it was just that hula hoop move, bro. It's just.
Hey, controversial opinion. Spamming is the way to win games, bro.
No. If you spam different moves, it's different. But if you keep spamming the same move, I will actually leave the game because I'm fed up. I hate spamming. Especially when it's like grabs, bro. Shut up and play the game properly.
Bro, but I said to win the game, not for you to like the game, but to win the game.
Oh, to win. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And if that's fun to you, then that's fine. That's fun to you. But to me, you'll never catch me spamming. No, never.
It's not fun to spam. It's fun to see you get mad. That's the fun part.
Facts. Yeah, I don't know what it is. People love to enrage me when it comes to games. Because No. When we get him on, I'm not going to say who, but when we get him on, he can talk about that himself because that was a funny day. Because I remember when he left and we were creasing. We were laughing so much. But anyway, we'll get to that at another point. Okay, this was another one I liked. So what game? I'll remind everyone of the question. What gaming opinion got you like this? Oh my days, I love this one. Trash talk is a better motivator than loss streak or losing than having a losing streak.
Nah.
You don't think so?
It depends. I think it depends.
Okay.
Because so half the time, right? Like trash talkers are normally the ones who are bottom fragging. Like
Facts.
who are at the bottom of the leaderboards on the other team, for example, and they're the ones
Very
who are
true.
trash talking. So therefore, like for me, it doesn't motivate me to like I just keep on doing what I'm doing, because he's bottom, he's below me. I don't really care, I don't talk to the people who are and I'm here,
Yeah. No, I get you.
But like, but the other side. What was the other side again? It was
being trash talk versus having a losing streak.
Yeah, losing streak. Losing streak makes me because even with Zach would know this. When I'm playing Valorant, I don't want to end on a low note.
Oh yeah, no one does. Everyone's just like, no. I need a win before I go to bed. It's facts.
Exactly.
I think everyone has to do that.
Yeah. Even when we're playing basketball, we have to get that last hoop. We have to get that last hoop before we.
Especially me, bro. I will be there for another 20 minutes if I don't score a basket, which probably means I need to go home anyway. But I will make a 3 before I go home. I'm telling you now.
Facts.
But no, with this opinion, I do understand what you mean by seeing it both ways. But for me, if I've lost I don't know, because I'm thinking about like heavy losing streaks. So like if I've lost like 4 games in a row, I'm livid. I'm so upset because I'm like, bro, how did I lose 4 straight times? The second someone opens their mouth, I'm like, I'm playing again. I don't even care if I lose. I just need to humiliate you once. That's it. Because, bro, we're just calling out everybody today. My nephew, because I've been getting, bro, I'm shooting. Everyone's catching strays and they don't even know it yet. My nephew is one of the biggest trash talkers I have ever witnessed. I'm related to this kid, fam. He's okay. Well, he's 14 tomorrow. So like for me, it's not. Thank you. I'll let him know. But the thing is, right, is that whenever he talks trash. Whenever he talks trash, it will be.
Go. It's not me.
He will have the most like confident and cocky tone to it because he's a proper gamer. He games heavy. No. When he talks trash, bro, it is so toxic because it will be stuff like, you've been training for weeks. You've been having win streaks for weeks. You can't even beat me. I'm your nephew. I've not been playing for... Because I think that's what it is. It's when he's like, oh, I'm your nephew. You shouldn't be beating me. I'm 10 years younger than you. How are you losing to me? I'm a child. You're an adult. You're a grown-ass man. Like, he will whip out all of these things. I'm like, swear. Don't fight me now. But this has been happening most recently with Tekken because I got back into playing actual Tekken since I got rid of my Switch. So, and bro, it's such a toxic game. It's so toxic because you can spam moves and win, basically. Mm-hmm. And like, but then the reason I think why I agree with this tweet is because if you've had six losses, or let's say 60 losses, when you get one win, you're like, yeah, I got one win, but like, I still lost 60 times. The second you make a trash talk or shut up or rage quit, best feeling in the world. Absolutely. The best feeling. I don't care what anybody says. From a sports perspective as well, when you've played a one-on-one and someone's trash talking you and you make them shut up, you've won everything. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if I've lost 3 straight games to you. If you've been talking trash and then in this one game, I make you break your ankles or you fall over or I cross you or whatever, and you stop talking, or I block your shot. It's usually on shot blocks, actually. If I block your shot and it goes to the other side of the court, I know you're not speaking. Because if you speak, I'm going to be like, yeah, you're too short. You can't even get a shot over me. What are you talking about? And then they can't say anything. That is the most glorifying and the best feeling in the world. So I think from a competitive standpoint, I really agree with this tweet. But
Yeah.
from a gaming standpoint, I do understand you as well. As long as it's not like a huge losing streak, and if you're still friends, I'll permit it. But I'm like online or something and lose 5 in a row. That one game is not going to make me feel better. Like there and then it will, but when I come off, I'm like, bro, how do I play 6 games and win only one of them? That's not all right.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
But you see,
Yeah.
personally though, I cannot be toxic. Like,
You mean you can't be toxic back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, not the fact that I don't.
You start stuttering. I'm sorry, bro. I had to.
Not the fact that like I am bad at the game or something, or like bad at the sport or anything. It's just the fact that like if I
You walk the
cannot,
walk.
Yeah, no, like, but I cannot be toxic because like I don't know what to say. You know, I can repeat some things, you know, and I'll be like, "Yo, you trash, kid, you trash."
You
And then
started just there.
yeah, exactly, bro, exactly.
You. And they'll be like, huh? What did you say?
Exactly. So I can't even be like trash talking, you know. So yeah,
We just start stumbling over his words. He's like, oh, never mind.
you trash, bro.
We'll just be like, oh, forget it. I'm done. Okay. So next one I have is most single player games are better than most multiplayer games, and I will die on this hill.
Depends which game.
I'm trying to think
so
about it
most,
because
it says
go
most.
ahead.
It says most, but you see, okay, I've played, let's say, okay, I played 3 very, very good single player games.
Mhm.
3 like awesome, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Single player. And those
What
were
are those games? Just say, oh, they're going to say, okay.
Spider-Man,
Mhm.
the first one on the PS4.
Wait, can I guess the other 2?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't know. You gotta say it then, because I was convinced, because for me that's one of mine. But
See, I never actually played Assassin's Creed like properly.
Oh, I see.
I played
fair
it on
enough.
I had it on the PSP before, you know, and I played it on
Oh,
that.
okay. Banging
Yeah.
console, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go on. Let's
no,
over
it's
to you
chill.
because I have no idea if you didn't pick Assassin's Creed, bro.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, okay.
That's the second.
Fair.
And then the third, Just Cause 3.
Yeah, okay. They're fair enough.
Those are the 3 banging like single player games. And then but like I used to play, or I play more multiplayer games than I do single player games.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, actually, there is a 4th game, a single player, which is like I didn't ever finish it, but that's because I never had the chance to. But Horizon Zero Dawn.
I've heard of Horizon. I've just hit my mic. Sorry.
Yeah,
I've heard of Horizon.
It's such a good game. Like
Mhm.
it's very, very well built. The second one, they kind of like they didn't do as well, but the first one, yeah, definitely. You should check it out. It's really good. But yeah, no, I used to play more, or I still play more multiplayer games than I do single player games. I just like personally, I find it more fun sometimes because like
Mhm.
I'm not there just by myself.
Yeah.
I like to be in the company of others, you know, or like, you know, talking to others and stuff.
Mhm.
So
No, I hear that.
yeah. So yeah, I play Apex, you know, I used to play Siege, I used to play I play Valorant, I play now we started playing with the boys Battlefield 5 as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Battlefield is a throwback for our group, man.
Yeah.
We used to play Battlefield time ago. Which one was it? Battlefield Heroes that we used to play. Do you remember?
Battlefield Heroes.
Yes, bro. That's when we started all playing together.
No, I don't think I joined you on that one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you came a couple years later. Yeah, I'm talking about like 2010 we were playing this.
That's crazy.
When we were on Skype calls, bro. It was Battlefield Heroes. It was Battlefield Heroes, Minecraft, and Skype. That was the routine.
Minecraft, that's a banging game, bro.
Yeah.
From start to finish, it's not even finished yet, bro.
Bro, I was about to say, what finish? What are you talking about?
Bro.
Finished.
Bro, that game
Yeah.
is banging.
Yeah,
But,
very
but
good.
I
But
get
again, that's multiplayer. That's so
Yeah.
like even
But
from
that's-
the
no,
whole
but that's
point of this
both.
question. No,
But
no,
that's
I
both.
know it's both. You can be, yeah. I mean, to an extent, like every game, if there's a multiplayer game, you basically
you have
in
the
all
campaign as well.
instances have a single player mode. But with this opinion, there's one game I'll disagree with. There's only one game that I will say, because he says most single player games.
Mm.
One game that I think is definitively better or two that you definitively are better when you play multiplayer. GTA. I will say GTA is so much fun when you play with other people because, I mean, obviously it's going to be like, there's so much more stuff you can do together and it's just fun to do
I've
corporately.
never played it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But second one, and I guess it kind of goes back to video games being fun when you're bad at them. It Takes Two. Have you played It Takes Two?
No.
Okay, so It Takes Two was a game that was released, I want to say it was released before the pandemic, but it blew the flip up during the pandemic because it's one of those games where you have to play it in multiplayer mode. Like it's a and that's the whole title of the game. It Takes Two.
Okay.
But it's basically this game where these two parents, they're going through a divorce and the kid basically makes a wish for them to love each other. So what happens is these two then get shrunk into like the toys and they then have to do these missions to just do different things around the house as two partners in a game.
Yeah.
This game is so fun, bro. I played it with
sounds like an interesting story as well.
So much fun. But it's frustrating because you have to play with two people. So it means that like if one of you's good at some of the things, you have to figure out like what parts of the missions you got to do.
Oh,
so
I see.
For example, there's some jumps you can't make if someone's not assisting you with different things. It's kind of like how they used to make Lego games. Like with for example, with the levers, you needed two people to press the levers. So you need both parts to do it. So, but me and Nanami, my girlfriend, because obviously this first time I'm dropping her by name, but her and I, when she was here in the UK, we were playing this game, bro. It was single-handedly the most frustrating thing, but also so much fun because it's like there are some things you have to do where like certain platforms will come up if you press if you jump on a certain button. So obviously one person has to cross whilst the other person presses the buttons. So she's playing games with me like, oh, okay, I'll jump on this one, and she just wouldn't jump. I was just like, why? I need to get across. So I get across, and then it's like, oh, how are you gonna get across? I see the button on my side. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, say less. Now it's your turn. But it's just like those kind of things to me are a lot of fun because you have so much freedom to do all these multiplayer things in the game. But like, it's also how I describe it. Like, because it's so heavily reliant on co-op play, it means that like you're forced to then cooperate with each other. Basically, is what I'm saying. Like, you can't just have one person camping in a game and win.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, I love that about multiplayer games or multiplayer games that require you to do stuff.
Yeah. That kind of game stress checks your relationship, bro.
No, it does. But it's funny because then when you finish a level, it's just like, oh yes, we actually did it. We actually did it. Like we're the best. That's what it calls you to do.
Yeah. And that should bring couples together properly then. Like get to know each other properly.
Yeah. Because if you can't play that, hey,
what's the point of the relationship then, isn't it? Hey, Bojana, we're not watching it. We're not playing it. Sorry, we're not playing it.
Nah, leave. No, move. Come back in 2 years when you're already locked in with a marriage. No, we got kids, and they're crying all night, and we can't sleep. We're playing It Takes Two. I'm whipping out the PS4.
Oh, bro.
All right. Next one, and I think you'll agree with this one because you have a PC. If you still participate in the platform war in 2023, especially if you're an adult, you should quit gaming. Real intellectuals know the best way to live is to play everything. More games equals more fun. Next tweet. I agree, unless you play on Xbox.
Okay, so I have a few points to make about that actually.
Okay,
So-
go ahead.
I'm not really like into the war, you know. I used to be like back a few years ago, like you
I
know,
remember, bro. I remember.
bro. Some people would say, "Oh, yo, get the new PS5, bro. Like just you know, bun the PC. You don't need it, you know."
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, oh, and then some others were, oh, go get the Xbox One, Xbox like One S or whatever. You know,
Xbox One, that means it was time ago.
now was it
Yeah.
one or was it like
No, Series X.
oh Series X? Sorry, yeah, my bad.
Xbox One was
Yeah.
released years ago, bro.
Oh yeah, it was. My bad. My bad. Yeah.
No, that's all
See,
right.
I don't keep up with Microsoft crap. You know, like
Oh, PC
Yeah.
One runs on Windows.
It could run on Linux. You don't know.
Does it run on Linux?
No.
Exactly. Go on. Keep going.
Anyway, so right now, if I was to choose PC or I'd say PS5, you know, because I'm
For a
not really Yeah.
as a console to compete with. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I would still go for PC
Okay.
only for the fact that it's like the range of things that I could do with a PC
Yeah, of
like,
course.
is just much more like vast than it is on a PS5. But the problem is though, on a PS5, there are a range of games that you can't play anywhere else but on the PS5. For example,
Right.
Spider-Man. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So there are reasons to get the PS5, you know,
Mhm.
and there are reasons for this console war or like console or like
Well,
you know,
Spider-Man, the first one is now available is on Steam, I think.
yeah, the first one, but the
Oh, right. You mean in terms of delay, right? Okay.
yeah. The
I see
second
what
one,
you mean.
also the new
And
the
Switch
new-
games you can't play.
Yeah. But Switch games, I'm not personally, I'm not really like, you know, into Switch games
Fair
and stuff
enough.
like, yeah.
But it
like, Yeah.
actually go ahead. I'll come to it later.
because like, you know, Legend of Zelda and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really into those type of games, you know, personally.
They're good though. I won't lie. They're good.
I heard, but yeah.
It's not in the game of year discussion for no reason, bro. But anyways, go ahead.
But also with consoles, right? Now that they've did like cross-platform, like
Yeah.
you're able to play cross-platform and everything. Consoles get aim assist on their controllers.
Mhm.
So playing games like Apex with cross-platform becomes
Yeah.
terribly hard because everybody is like aimbot, you know,
Input accurate. Yeah.
and you're just there trying to like, you know,
Move
Still
your
like
mouse.
yeah, just
And
like
not be,
scroll past.
and not be having micro jitters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. I can
So
imagine.
that becomes a problem. But
Mhm.
apart from that, I don't think it's.
Well, I mean, but you can play PC games with a controller though.
Oh yeah. Like
So
single player
it does
games
eradicate
with a
that
controller.
problem.
Single player games with a controller, awesome thing. Like best
Yeah.
thing because you just get to relax and stuff. This
Mhm.
is the only like problem what I get with PC. You know, with a PC you have to kind of be like stressed by, you know, like sitting up and you know moving your mouse around and also like, you know, your keyboard controls and all that kind of stuff. But with a controller it's just more handy. It's just right there, you know.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
with single player games, yeah, a console is a little bit better. I think so.
Okay.
But for multiplayer games, I would have to say it comes to, you know, PC.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because for me, I think I would say console wars do not matter, or what console you have doesn't matter at all until Nintendo gets involved. Because the whole problem is that Nintendo games are exclusive to Nintendo products, which
Yeah.
is so annoying. Because can you imagine how much more sales, how much more popular games like Mario Kart would be if you could play them on Steam?
But at the same time, if you would be able to play them on Steam and on PS4, or sorry, and on PlayStation or Xbox, right?
Mm.
They wouldn't have as many sales on their Nintendo Switch or Wii.
Yeah, but that's true. And again, I guess it's also like they get to control the prices that way. I mean, from a business perspective, it makes sense, obviously. But I'm saying like more from a consumer perspective. Like, not everyone has a Switch because in most cases, people aren't really looking to buy a console that can play wirelessly whenever they want to. That's not what most people are looking for, especially in our kind of like our kind of age now. People mostly don't have them. Although I do like that with the Switch, it's got such a small form factor that it takes up no space. I love that. That's one of the biggest things that's going to be a problem for me when I get a PS5 eventually. Thing's massive, bro. Like, where is it going to go on my desk? I've been thinking about that a lot.
The Slim is pretty like
but it's still tall. it's thin, but it's still quite tall. And if you want to then lie it down, it still takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I've got the PS4 Pro, and it takes up a lot of space on my desk. Like I could, like it's almost as wide as my laptop, which is saying something. Which it doesn't need to be because I'm not playing games that are that high graphic intense or like are that recent. Like probably the most I would play now is like Mortal Kombat 11 or something, but that's it. But what was I saying? Well, which one are we talking? Oh, console wars. Yeah. So, and then and it's then an issue that Nintendo can charge so much money for games. You know, MK1 cost 70 quid on the Switch.
They did it a Switch kind of like exclusive?
Oh, bro, you need to see what this game looked like. Because this game was...
No, I saw what they looked like, what the characters.
Oh, the graphics difference. Yeah, bro, the graphics were awful. They still sold it for 70 quid.
It's insane.
They brought it down. They brought it now to like 50.
But did they make
Switch
it
game? What do you mean?
For a Switch? Did they make it a Switch?
How do you mean exclusive?
For only Nintendo, or no?
No.
Yeah, because I was thinking it's not a Nintendo game.
No. Yeah. There's a lot of games that have been made and that have been ported over to the Switch.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of those, but there's not. But obviously, because they're not designed to be for the Switch, their graphics are either awful, Switch takes forever to load the game, or it just doesn't play as smoothly. So basically, so having the Switch basically as your only console is not a good idea. Because if you then want to expand and play more games, first of all, you can't. Second of all, it's not going to be able to run it very well. So you won't get the game experience you want. But then they put so much money into making some of the best games that are around. So it does kind of make sense. Yeah. But like from a business perspective, it makes sense. But obviously it's kind of annoying at the same time. You're switching your light on, innit?
Yep.
Okay. Decent.
I realized.
It was getting dark.
Yeah, bro.
Bro's in the pearly gates now. That's crazy.
I gotta travel for 2 hours today as well, bro.
Huh? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You gotta leave soon, innit? Whoa. You gotta leave soon then, innit?
You let me soon, innit?
Shut up, man. Next question.
Yes, it's not me, bro. Okay, I'm happy that like so far it's not been me.
All right. Moving on to the next. Actually, I think. Oh yes, we're going to do an Am I the Arsehole? Yes, let's find a good one. This one's crazy. Okay.
All right.
I'm just going to read. Okay.
Sure.
Actually, I'll read the title and then we'll decide first and see if our opinions change. Yeah. Or we should move this a bit closer. Okay. Am I the arsehole for poisoning housemate who ate my food without my permission and ended up in the ER?
Oh my days.
Bro, already? This sounds crazy. Go on, Sam. What's your verdict?
No, okay, I'm not gonna lie.
No, don't say I'm not the arsehole.
Depends how long they were doing it for. And depends, okay, so the poison, was it like very like damaging?
Shem, there's a lot more to read. There's literally 4, 5, 6 paragraphs to read. I'll get to all of that. I've not read this yet.
Yeah,
but...
okay. At the moment, with the title, yes, you're the also. Yes.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. All right. I, 19 male, recently moved into a shared place, and there is someone who keeps stealing my food. Keeps, keyword. So it's not just a one-time occurrence.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was just a mistake, but even my leftovers were being eaten. It was very clear that the person was doing it on purpose. I spoke to my housemates about how I would just prefer to be asked first, but they were nonchalant about it, and none of them admitted to doing it. And I haven't caught anyone in the act, so I just tried to ignore it, as it only happened every couple of days or so. A few days ago, I came home from work with a carton of eggs that I found while dumpster diving and some bread. I wanted to give the eggs the first water. I wanted to give the eggs the water test first before eating. To check if I hadn't gone off. Okay, eating them just to make sure they were safe to consume. But I was too tired and went to bed early without eating. The next day, I found out that one of my housemates got so sick he ended up having to go to the emergency room. Oh, my eggs were not in the fridge. My eggs were not in the fridge where I left them, but I saw the carton and shells in the trash, and my bread was open. I had a hunch that it was him because there was a possibility that the eggs had gone bad, but I was also annoyed at the fact that he helped himself to my food without asking. When he came back, I asked him if he'd eaten my eggs and bread, but he denied it.
Idiot.
Oh, my days. I then said, okay, but I hope whoever ate them doesn't get as sick as you did because I found the eggs in the dumpster. His face immediately dropped and he looked visibly uncomfortable. He got angry and went from saying that he may have consumed the food by mistake as he wasn't paying attention and doesn't exactly remember and accusing me of poisoning him. He said that it is a health hazard to bring such food in communal spaces without warning everyone first, as it's not uncommon for people in shared places to eat other people's food by mistake. He hasn't spoken to me since then, and my housemates are siding with him and calling me disgusting for doing that. A part of me feels like I wasn't wrong because they were my eggs, and I was fully intending on eating. And I didn't think I had to warn people against eating food that didn't belong to them. But I also do feel bad and guilty that he got sick. So Reddit, please tell me if I was in the wrong. They then put an edit underneath. Edit, just to clarify, because I see comments that suggest that I may have done it on purpose, I didn't. I have been dumpster diving for some of my food recently, so I was fully intending on eating it, just like I have been eating the food that I have been finding while dumpster diving. I tried to exercise caution, and thankfully, it hasn't made me sick yet. But he had not eaten it. Sorry. But had he not eaten it, I was probably going to end up in the ER myself because I was obviously going to eat it. I didn't randomly do it just to try and bait and catch whoever has been eating my food. Food poisoning is not a joke. As I said, I just moved recently and I'm trying to get on my feet. I also understand that although I make sure to wipe my food first, ultimately it is gross to put food that came from a dumpster in a communal fridge or pantry and will not continue to do so. I will just put it in my room from now on. Fab?
Bro, okay.
That scenario is wild.
Okay,
we got sent in the first half.
Yeah, no, we did. He's not the asshole. He is not.
He's 100% not.
But why are you dumpster diving for food?
I'll be honest. This seems like an American post, for one. 2, when you're renting in America, whilst as a student, when your fees, you have to pay for them outright, unless you apply for a loan, which is very hard to do anyway, life gets tough, man. He's 19. He's only just gone to uni. So realistically, I'm not dumb. I will starve to death. I'm not taking food out no rubbish bin.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hey, listen, people will do what they do. It doesn't change the fact that someone still came in and ate your food that didn't belong to them.
Yeah.
Not just that, they didn't just eat the eggs, they ate the bread as well.
That's crazy.
Like, I think,
and then the audacity.
He just helped himself to the food as a meal.
And then the audacity to deny that after the fact.
After going to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then saying that, oh, as you know, as we're all living together, we should be able to. No. The reason why I say that that's absolutely incorrect is because literally, like, sometime before that, he had called everyone into a room and said, who's eating my food? And no one admitted to it, which means he already clearly had a problem with it. That's the part I don't understand, because I'm like, it's clear as day that there's an issue with this. Why are they all siding with them?
That's crazy.
All three of them are all against. I don't understand that. Bro, if this was me, I'm leaving that house. I don't care.
I'm vexed if that was.
Bro, I am not living in that place. How are you going to tell me that the food I'm buying, it's your fault that you got sick because you ate my food? What?
Because the thing is, that food, like, even if it didn't come from a dumpster, you could still get food poisoning from, like, you know, bad handling at a store. You know, somebody handles the food pretty terribly, but still sell it. You know, and then it comes back to you, and then somebody gets sick of that, and then, bro.
But to be fair, having to go to an emergency room, he was probably throwing up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that warrants it, but still, that makes me just wonder how out of date were these eggs? Because
boomerang, bro. A boomerang. You throw something, it comes back at you, bro. Like,
listen, if this was me and this happened to me, and I mean, like I said, first of all, I'm not buying eggs out of no dumpster. Oh, not buying. I'm not getting eggs out of no dumpster to begin with. It's not happening. I'm not doing that. And I know we both feel the same way about it. There's a lot of things we'll do because being in uni means you're broke 24/7. I completely agree with that. But hey, listen, it's it's not the one. But on the other side, I'm not. Listen, I still have enough class to not fish for food in trash. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro.
No.
And listen, you need to. This is 6 days ago. Oh, this is recent. But anyway, either way, that's
crazy.
To be set to have to go to the emergency room is nuts. That's the part I can't get over.
To be fair though, okay, so like I'm not excusing dumpster diving for food, right?
Yeah.
Like, but to be fair, like there is like restaurants and stuff that throw away their food.
That's true. That's a good point.
Bags.
Yeah,
of food.
I know you're thinking of Krispy Kreme, but yeah.
No, not even that, bro. Like KFC.
Oh,
bro.
that's what came to my mind first. Oh yes, when you worked there, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
I used to work there, and they used to take a big black bin bag, right? Dump all the chicken in there, just throw it away.
That's like crazy to me.
At the end of the day, throw it all away. Like good for our manager. Like back when I was working, at the first store, like he used to allow us to take that chicken. Like if at the end of the day we just could just take a bucket, take the chicken, and go home. Sorry, I hit my mic.
No, it's calm. I just did it too. Anyway, go on.
And but like the chicken that doesn't get thrown out, that doesn't get distributed,
doesn't get taken. Yeah, goes in the bin. No, fair enough. Because for us, no, I mean, to be honest, with us at Mackey's, it was different. Like, it's a free-for-all for all the food. So ice cream, drinks. Like, I mean, I don't even know if it's allowed to be done, but I mean, we're employees and we're closing, so we're hungry anyway. Any fries that are left, chicken, burgers, bro, we took it all. I don't care. Like, I don't care if we were gonna eat even the food that was like left in like the thingy.
Bro,
What do they
we're
call
talking
it?
about food. I'm hungry,
Oh,
bro.
we call it the yeah. These grapes are looking mad
Starving,
tempting,
bro.
but we can wrap this up in a minute anyway, because I mean I think we're nearly at the end. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro, we just ate all the food in store anyway. But the part of me is also just thought with the dumpster diving, yeah. I on the one hand do also think it's still a bin. So there's probably
Yeah, yeah.
tons of stuff that's been thrown in there. And it's not even like it's a dumpster. The walls of the dumpster are probably dirty as anything anyway.
Yeah. For me,
I
it's
don't
like
Hey.
even sorry, like even though if it doesn't
No, it's
even
all right.
touch, if it doesn't even touch the walls of the bin,
It's
bin
been
and
in
stuff
a
like
bin.
for me, the fact that it like I don't even like the stuff from that comes out of a bin bag, like the actual disposable bag. I like
Yeah.
if something goes in there, that's it. I don't like that. I don't want to touch that. Because like there's chemicals inside that bin bag as well.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
a
Yeah,
load
yeah.
of chemicals that have been used just
Yes.
to kind of get rid of the smell and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Like bacteria and all that. Like if food touches that bin bag, you can have
No, no.
it.
Because I know his thought was probably, oh no, but the eggs are in a carton, so it's fine. Fam, why do you think they were thrown out in the first place?
Yeah.
That's in my head. That's my first thought. Why do you think they were thrown out in the first place? Because that means the date was passed, and there's a certain amount of things like it's like, oh, what are the main things that when the date passes you need to throw it out? Oh, milk, cheese,
Dairy
eggs.
products. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything that's dairy. So milk. So well, eggs aren't dairy, but milks, cheese, yogurt, eggs, and chicken. Those are the things that you need to throw out if the dates the dates pass. They need to go in the bin. There's no dispute about that. So to me, that already is giving me alarm bells. As soon as I read, yeah, he's out of the bin. Okay.
Yeah.
At the same time, you do you. If that's worked for you in the past, you've not gotten sick for, I don't know, however long it's been. Because by the sound of the time scaling, it's been weeks. And if it's been weeks and you're fine with taking food out of the bin and eating it and you're okay?
Yeah, no, but you see, if I'm living with this person, I still wouldn't want him to do that. Because that same food that same food that he's taking out of the dumpster, he's also putting it in the fridge, or
true.
or in the
That's a
cabinets
good point.
and at the same time, all the bacteria could just go, and like.
Yeah, no, I didn't
Free
think
roam.
about that. Yeah, to be honest, to be on their side about to be on the perpetrator's side about bringing this unclean food into the kitchen and then putting it in the fridge. Fair enough, but he's not the asshole for the perpetrator having to go to the ER.
Oh yeah.
Because that's completely his business.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you're eating my food and that's sending you to the hospital, that's not my business. Because quite frankly, I never gave you permission to eat my food in the first place. So what are you doing?
If it was like something that like, oh yeah, you guys, you have to try this, like I make you food.
Yeah.
That's
or
different.
I'm cooking and then I dash stuff in it. That's my fault. And if I tell you and then you're like, oh no, I'll just eat it anyway. I mean, I still think to a degree. I mean, again, but that's still not necessarily being the asshole unless like you're doing it deceptively. If you was doing it with the intent to send him to hospital, yes, you're the asshole.
Yeah.
But you were going to eat these anyway. So, and he made that point very clear before he even made the edit. But the fact of the matter is, if he had eaten them, he would have gone to the ER anyway. So, and for the cheek of it as well, he dashed the eggs in the bin.
Yeah.
That's not even your food. Like, I know you got sick because of it.
No,
and you did that to clear your tracks.
No, he dashed the eggshells because he ate.
Oh, did he dash the eggshells? I thought he ate. I thought he dashed the rest of the eggs in the bin. He ate all the eggs. I didn't remember seeing that.
So he basically ate the eggs.
Oh yeah, I just saw the carton and shells in the trash.
Yeah,
eek, bro ate all.
So man just thought, oh, food just appeared in the fridge or like on the table, bro. I'm
my days.
I'm a
Yeah,
cop for that.
that's insane, bro.
Bro, imagine
Yeah,
if okay, so imagine if we were living like together again, right? And I go to Lidl, you know, and let's say for like, you know, argument's sake, Joseph just comes in and just like takes take my food.
Or just not even takes your food. He eats all the eggs in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then
Eats all
dashes the
eggs.
carton and leaves the shells in the carton and then dashes them in the bin. That's disrespect.
And doesn't say a word.
And then that's tough. That's
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, that's not allowed. Not allowed. Not with me, bro.
Yeah.
Shem doesn't share food.
Nah, you do.
Nah. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, so for clarity, if the person who watches ever sees this podcast, yeah, bro, you're not the asshole. But please stop dumpster diving.
Yeah, don't.
I know times are hard during university. We talked about it very briefly at the start of the podcast, but please don't do that. Don't do that.
I do have a topic.
That you want to talk about quickly?
Can do now, yeah.
Or should we wrap this one up and start recording in second episode?
Actually, I was thinking of having this as also as a second episode. So cut this in.
Oh, it's in like split into two. All right, calm. Then we can talk. Yeah. Go on.
So it was the university in the UK, their dorms versus prisons in it was a Scandinavian country. I don't know which one it was exactly, but it was like
in like Finland or something.
No, it was.
I think I might know what you're talking. But isn't it about like the dorm room being smaller than the prison? In the prison,
not even smaller, but like the prison rooms have like TVs and like nice gardens and stuff. You know?
I think I've seen this before. I think I have.
Oh, Swedish.
I was in Sweden. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you send me the link in the Discord, please?
Yeah. So let me find out like a good one.
Stop scrolling and come have a game of is it a UK uni accommodation or is it a Swedish prison? Image number 1, what do you think?
That video was so
bets.
loud.
I'll give you a few seconds to think of the answer. The answer is UK uni
Nottingham
accommodation.
Uni.
This is Nightingale Hall in Nottingham. So now we've got image 3.
Yeah, that's nuts. The Swedish prison looks like a it's like,
the
what's
answer
it
is
called?
Swedish prison. Yeah, if this was your
The second one that they showed,
like a pension house, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Swedish prisoners are getting this for free. Image number 4 now.
Yeah, fam, it for real does. Yeah, uni accommodation is.
I'm glad I didn't live in it.
I was gonna say, like, you didn't get to experience it, but I'll be completely honest. We have it better than America.
For real?
Yeah, bro, you went to college training with a tiny. Oh, I mean rooms more so than the actual accommodation.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sharing a room with nobody. I can tell you that right now. I'm not sharing a room. And communal showers. Are you mad?
No. But to be fair, depends what kind of uni you go to. If you go to a state uni, yeah.
Yeah, true.
If you go,
but then you're paying so much more money, as is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm not sharing. No, because I know people get up to no good at university anyway. And I need to study. There's 2 desks in the room and no separation for like, you know, if one person wants to go to a party and then if they want to have it in someone's room, you're going to hear it. I remember how thin those walls felt when we went to Chicago 4 years ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, the campus looked amazing. Oh, let me just explain. So the university I'm talking about that we went to is University of Illinois. Yeah. Yep. So it's in Urbana-Champaign, that the campus that we went to. And it's like, I think it's predominantly the sports campus. By the looks of things, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Maybe.
So we stayed there for a week for a like Christian retreat training. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But I'll be completely honest with you, the rooms were not it. People who have been to university here in the UK are go ahead.
This year is not bad.
Did they put you in new accommodation?
Yeah. They put me in like just a one, like not too far the one that we were in before. But that the one that we were
Okay.
in this year was good. It was good. It
Was
was still
it?
it was still like, 2 beds per room, but
Okay.
they both like had tables. They both had like nice places where to put your clothes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The toilets and the showers were shared, but they were nice. They were nice. They
Oh,
were nice.
really? I
Yeah.
remember in a.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about the madness that was going on in some of those bathrooms. Oh, that just makes it. That doesn't help anything. Why have I said that? Nah. Okay. That makes it sound so much deeper than it is. It wasn't that deep, but like it just wasn't very clean. It just wasn't very
Yeah.
clean. That's all I'll say. It was the bathrooms weren't very clean, and I think I don't know if it's a UK thing, but bathroom hygiene is a very
Oh yeah.
like that's really important because I mean you know this from when we were living together. I had an ensuite in my room because I
Yeah.
was like, listen, if there's I don't care if I don't have the biggest room in this house. All I need is an ensuite bathroom. That's all I want. that's all I was. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, the bathrooms that we got, like the showers and the toilets, like they were pretty good. It was like two rooms per one.
Mhm.
So it's like four people at max sharing one
Okay.
one
Oh, that's
shower
not
and
too
one.
bad. But there was this study that it's come up in the news again, but it happened a little while ago.
Mhm.
There were two professors that did this study, right?
Right.
In a university. It was in 1998 they did it, and they asked 257 participants this question. So the question was, would you rather have 100K or earn 100K a year in a job, but your co-workers, every single one of your co-workers in this job makes 200K a year?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
option number one. Option number two is would you rather or would you rather make 50K a year, but every one of your co-workers makes 25K a year? I'll ask you
100.
first.
100.
Right. Me too. 100K. Easy, no brainer. 50% of the people in this study picked option B.
Oh my days.
And to me, I'm just like, are people stupid? Okay, because I'm like, because the main thing to me is like, that is so people are so selfish.
But yeah, it's true. People are so selfish. But I bet you half of like Americans are gonna be like, oh yeah, but you get more money that way.
You don't.
No, you don't. No, you
Let's
don't.
not
But people-
let's not
but
roast our
pe-
potential audience, Shem. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, but people are gonna be like that because like they'll be like, oh yeah, no, because I'm making more than these people are. So I'm
No,
technically making more.
that's exactly why people did it, because it's more about the pride of wanting to be able to say that they made
making-
more money
Yeah.
than everyone else in their job,
Nah,
which
bro.
to me is insane. How much, like, the amount of pride you need to have to say that you by yourself would make more money than everyone else, but make actually half the amount. You're taking half the amount of money you would be taking if everyone else made more money than you. Because as far as I'm concerned, there are people already that make millions of pounds and millions of
of course.
dollars as is. Like, you
Yeah.
know that they actually have said that there's likely a trillionaire in Dubai, but because they don't report their money so that they don't have to pay taxes the same way, or
Mhm.
wait, I explained that really poorly. Let me start. So you know how
Tax
they
evasion
always come out.
101.
So you know how every year they have like a statement that goes out, which is kind of like it goes with the census and all of these different bits of information. Every year they have like this list of the countries that make the most or had the most amount of billionaires and millionaires in each country, right?
Mhm.
So Dubai, or rather UAE, is not on this list. And it's because in UAE, they don't register their taxes the same way because they have a law that basically says you're not supposed to report your finances. So
Interesting.
on the one hand, it means that you don't actually have to pay what do they call it? Correlated tax. Because you know how, for example, in what's an example of a country? Like let's say here in the UK, if you make above let's say you make 100K a year, you got to pay 40 of it in tax, right? Because 40% of it in tax. So it's an equative tax amount based on the bracket you're in. In Dubai, because of how much money they already have in the country as is, they don't need to do those extra taxes to fund the government, which for me, for one, that's insane.
Yeah.
Because
crazy.
that just goes to show how much, but then again, oil money will do that. So
true.
they said it's most likely Elon Musk isn't actually the richest man on the planet, because there's probably someone sat in Dubai that sat on sat on $1 trillion.
Yeah.
Trillions ridiculous, by the way. But anyway, just
crazy.
coming back to that, there are already people that make that much money as is. Like within the photography business anyway, for me, there are people that make maybe $1 million a year. That doesn't deter me personally and be like, oh nah, the only way for me to succeed in this industry if I'm making more money than everyone else. Silly argument. Dumb argument. Like, I understand that for some people, pride is a big thing, but you're only going into the office to work to make your money.
Can't be that big. Come on. Like,
plus it's still 100K.
Yeah,
100K is loads of money.
If I get 100K like right now per year, bro, I'm chilling, bro. I'm vibing. I'm getting married, bro. That's what I'm doing.
100K a year, bro. I don't think you get it. I don't think you understand.
Bro, both of us just like look away, just dreaming, bro.
I wish we had that money. I wish someone would.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, 100K, mental. Yeah. I would love that. And the thing is, like, having that 100K, especially because on the one hand, like, that's money I know I will never, as far as I'm concerned right now, I probably won't see that much money per year for the rest of my life anyway. I might, if, God willing, it'd be nice. But if not, I'm obviously not going to be upset by that, because that's not typical. That's not typical at all.
Yeah.
Like,
especially not in the UK. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Not in the UK. Not at all. Although the UK is actually on that list for most millionaires in the UK, in the world. It's like 5th on the list, or no, maybe not 5th. Maybe it's about 8th. It's like 8th on the list, which is nuts. But it's still on that list.
Yeah, but it's because of all the like sports.
Yeah, true. That's true.
I think that's mostly where they get their money.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Sports is a good place to look at that, because now you've said it. All the countries that were in that list are places where sports are very predominant. Like France was in there, and I was like, "What's France doing in there?" Like, I know France has money, but it was like number 3 on the list. I was like, "Does France really have that much money?" But now you've said that, it makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Sports probably does have a big part to play in that. But yeah, bro, this stuff, I can't believe 50%. So that's like, I'm just thinking about it from the perspective, like, if you asked 100 people, 50 people genuinely thought that was a better option. That to me is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
They'd rather have 50K less.
This was held. This was held in the US, right?
Yes, but the thing is, this was also in 1998. This is before social media. I think now, yes, this study was in 1998. This survey, rather.
Bro, what?
I can't imagine what that number looks like now, because people put it on display all the time how much money they've got. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, boy, if this was now, the number's probably higher. I reckon the number's more like 70%.
once you put out like a post about this podcast and everything, like on Instagram or something, put up a poll on this question.
Yeah. I want to see what people think, because
exactly.
Genuinely speaking, like, I can't believe that, because 50% means that you've got an equal chance whenever you ask anybody whether they'll say yes or no and genuinely believe this. I don't understand.
No.
You'd rather make
Nah.
50K less just so you can say that you make the most money at your job. I mean, in all fairness, 50K isn't a lot of money. 50K is a lot of money. So I understand why people would still be okay with that. But as a caveat to, to not be making 100 bags a year.
Yeah.
People are on something else. People are on something different.
That's crazy.
100,000 pounds a year, bro.
Give me that, bro. Give me that.
I don't understand what I would do for that money. I don't think people get it. But that amount of money compared to, yes, 50K is still a lot. That's probably how people are thinking about it. Because I think back then, I don't even know how much 50K was back then. It probably is more due to inflation, but it can't be that
much.
more.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that much more.
But still, to the point of it being like, I wonder if people are really like, oh, why do I need 100K for? That's probably why. If I was to theorize, that's probably what people's mindset was about it, I reckon. But still, 100K, still double 50K. I think that's the easiest way to put the argument.
Yeah,
it's double the amount.
Yeah.
I don't care if the person next to me at my desk or whatever job it is making double that. Who the flip cares?
Yeah.
That's their business. I'm gonna mind my business with my 100K. You man can have your 50K and be proud because you got more money than the next person who's earning 25K. That's on you. Fine. 100K?
You chose that. You chose that.
That's your decision, not mine, bro. I have a feeling that the results will probably be a bit different now because on the one hand, I think a lot of people, to be honest, maybe the results would balance out because I think on both sides there'd be more pushback, which then would mean it'd just be more equal.
Yeah.
I think people now have more of a big issue about how much money they make because obviously things are more expensive. But at the same time, I think more people now have more of that ego that they would rather be the biggest moneymaker in the room. Because I think to a lot of people, that makes them the alpha person, just being the most dominant in their class.
Yeah.
But then again, there's still people making millions, billions that are above you, but then they don't consider that to be an attainable goal anyway. So they don't consider that in their reach. So I reckon it actually would probably have a bit of a skewed result. Maybe it'd level out instead of just be one big, like one big landslide on either side. But 50% is still 50%. I'm shocked with that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you got to put out that poll.
Yeah, I'll put that poll out. Yeah, so you guys answer this question. Would you rather have the 100K, but your co-workers make 200K, or you earn 50K and your co-workers make 25K? Let us know and give us some reasons why. Because I'll probably turn this not just into a clip. I'll probably turn this into its own like segment, its own like 8 or so minute video to put as a thing as well. So I'll probably do that too. But yeah, let us know what you guys think, because honestly, me and Shem think 100K is a no-brainer. Yeah, I don't care if someone's earning 200K. If I'm earning 100K, double 50K, and I don't care about, like, if they're gonna mock me, oh, you earn half of what we, who cares? I can feed my family. I literally will never need to leave this job ever, and I'll be fine. Well, that's episode 2. I'll probably have to. Well, actually, I need to do an outro for episode 1 as well. So that's been. So I guess we'll just film it as 2 separate bits.
Well, I mean, I think you could just do an outro. Say,
yeah,
that,
true. That's true.
The rest of it is like,
Yeah.
On the next.
Okay, so yeah. All right. Okay, so that's been episode 1 and 2 of our podcast. Jeez. Yeah. We're already doing better than we did before.
Yeah, facts, actually.
Oh, my days. Okay, so if you guys have watched this whole way through to both episodes, then thank you so much. yeah, we're just probably going to do more discussion-based things instead of keeping it serious all the time because that was draining. We've been able to talk for like almost 3 hours straight just because we've been having more fun with this podcast than we did before. So let us know what you guys want us to talk about. We will probably get to the point where we'll ask, like, we'll put out polls, like put out suggestion boxes of like, oh, what topic should we cover this week, that week? Like, you know, what's something that like what game should we do? Should we do a music round? I don't know. Anything. Just give us suggestions. Like, but yes, task for next week, Shem. Watch Whiplash. And I'll watch Top Gun Maverick. I'll do it. I'll promise. So for next week, well, we'll probably then talk about it in a couple of weeks' time because the episode will be coming out like mid-December if this one gets released at the start of the month. So around Christmas time. So I guess we'll say it now then. Happy holidays to everyone. And yeah, I mean, well, we can probably do like a proper like New Year's one. But yeah, so hope everything is going well with everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks' time when Shem's back from his holiday, from his trip to Ukraine. So you can talk some more about it. Actually, when we record the next episode, you won't be back from Ukraine. You won't be, so we won't discuss that one until New Year's, but anyway, it's fine. By that point, we'd have leveled out actually to posting once a week. So it will actually be just fine. So we'll get to that soon. But we can talk more about Malaga in the next episode. But yes, anyways, we've been talking for long enough. I've been Nelson.
I'm Shem.
So thanks, guys, for watching. Next episode, we'll see you guys soon. And yeah, like, subscribe, share our stuff. Please, new podcast, new channel means that we have no traction yet. I will be sharing stuff on my new channel. On my own personal channel to promote this as well. But please, guys, when we post clips, share them, get people onto the podcast, whatever you may do. Please just help us. We owe that support to you guys because we can only do so much. So if you guys can help us out, it will be greatly appreciated. But yes, anyways, we'll see you next time. And I guess we're signing off because we've been recording too long. See you guys soon.
See you.
And that's it. That's the end of the episode. Really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you leave a like and subscribe, turn on post notifications and comment, follow us on Instagram, etc. Do all you can to support us. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. We hope to see you guys again next week. And until then, take care.